This is day one. We are erecting the poles for the construction of another poultry coop. This one is a little bit different from what we have done. This is a permanent structure, meaning it is not portable. The poles there is measuring a total length height of 2 meters on the front side, and on the back side the pole is measuring 2.1 meters to give us a slanted roof in that case. So at the end of day one, this is what we were able to do. It was a very rainy day, so we were able to do the main frames for the structure on day one. You can see that. So the second day, we started with the roofing. So to this day, we had also around 2 people to help out. We started by measuring out how the iron sheets will go on top of the roof, and you can see there we were trying to see how we can organize that. Yes, this is the second day, and it is the day that we are going to complete a lot of things for this structure. You can see there the iron sheets going on top of the structure for roofing, and you can see the slanted shape. So once the iron sheets were done, we went back to making some measurements to see where the door will be fitted. And once that was done, it was time to work on the floors for the structure. And the floors, in this case, we used heavy gauge wiring mesh for the floors. And you can see there we started with the top part. You first have to install the heavy gauge wire. From there, we were to add a plastic mesh, which is durable. In the past, we used metallic ones, but they will rust after sometimes. But as you can see there, we have a plastic wire mesh already installed for the upper floor and for the lower floor. And this one will make it easier to keep the house clean, and it will be durable. You can see how the color is visible. That is a blue color, or is it purple? Right there. You can see our guys installing that. You can see also from the back side. The plastic mesh usually goes on top of the heavy gauge wiring mesh. So once that was done, it was time to see where the feeders will go. Trying to add 2 by 2 inches wood. So once we were done with the floor, that is on day two, we started by installing chicken wire around the structure. These ones are very light ones, all around the structure. This chicken wire goes all around the main frames, and only around the waste collection parts, that is where we have cut out the chicken wire. And once the chicken wire are done, we added the normal wire mesh, which is a little bit stronger. So for the parts where the parts used for cleaning or for chicken dropping collection, we usually remove the wire mesh after nailing. So you can see we have already removed that. So the structure is now almost, it's about 50% done now. So at the end of day two, this is what we had. The roofing done, the doors also prepared. So the space you are seeing there is for the feeders, which will be outside. You can see the floor well done. So this is space on top of Yes, the space you see above the floor, just above the blue wiring mesh, is the space that will be used for installation of the feeders. This time we are doing it a bit differently. We'll have the feeders outside. That's why we have designed it this way this time. You can see that perfect. All the walls well done with the chicken wire and the wire mesh. The structure is good. So this is day 3, and we started day 3 with the installation of the door for the upper compartment. Trying to see how it goes there. So for day 3, the main task was first installing the door for both the upper and the lower compartment. From there, most of the task was installation of the feeders. So the second task was installing a metal sheet where waste will be collected from the top part of the structure. That is where the chicken droppings will go. Now you can see there metal sheet, a clean one. So we already did the feeders also. We were not able to record when we were installing the feeders. It was a very crazy day, a very busy one. So the feeders this time have been installed outside, and on top of these feeders, we are going to install some kind of protection or a lid that will go on top to prevent birds from coming in contact with the poultry feed. So you can see how this one has turned out. So at the end of day 3, we were able to make the lid for the feeders, which were installed outside the structure. This one helps the feeds to stay clean. You can see there's a space for the chickens to come in the feeders and eat just their necks. The whole body will not fit in that space. The height of this space is only 10 centimeters. So on day 4, we installed the laying nest. The laying boxes you can see at the back of the structure, as we usually do with our previous ones also. You can see that. This is on day 4. We worked on the laying nest. You see the one on top and the one below. It just turned out well. For this one, we had to make the door on the side because the structure was very high. This one is also lockable. You can see the lower part also with iron sheets to protect it from the rain. You can see that it went out very well. This is a perfect laying box. Right, you can see that. Just giving it some final touches. So the last thing that we did is adding patching area for the birds. You can see those 2x1 wood where the birds will roast. They can use that to express their natural behaviors. And for the laying nest or laying boxes also, we added kind of a curtain. The last bit, this is the final thing we did, was adding of nipple drinkers. This is automatic nipple drinkers to make watering of the birds efficient. So you can see this is a complete structure. Thank you for staying up to this last part. This is a video that we were able to show the step-by-step process of how we were able to do this structure. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and thank you for watching. The birds have already been brought in, a few of them. The nipples, you can see them there, and there's a bird drinking. Thank you.